welcome back to another episode of Timberborn. Let's see what we've got going on today. We left off with building our, no, not really building, but setting up some TNT here, so that way we can increase the amount of farmland they have, hopefully. Yeah. So, let's go ahead and get this moving and see what we're dealing with. Dealing with the last day of bad tide. Water's looking pretty good still. Food's looking pretty good still. Yeah, nothing I'm really concerned about. Hey, look at that. Good job. You don't have to be there anymore. I got all of this done last episode. I assume they're working on this now. I'm gonna work on that. How is... it's getting there. Pretty sure everything there is high priority. Yeah, and I can't do any more of these barriers until they get the rest of this wall done here. I got this. Why do I have that sitting on that until they have to again? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got our berry almost done. And I can look at increasing it, or doing something else about that. A lot of yellow stuff with their beavers. Beavers are injured. I don't know why they're injured. Okay, we'll leave that path. I don't need that path anymore. I've just completely forgotten what was there in the first place. Benches. Yeah, benches there. Do you guys have medical beds? Well, I guess you need more medical beds? In which case, I guess I'll throw some medical beds over here. No, medical bed. Let's do well-being again. I believe there's a herbalist. Yes, herbalist. And I believe the herbalists, they produce medicine into tanks. Right? Medicine. Biofuel. And I didn't actually want you guys to build that. That's my fault. Let's see. I could actually do. Yeah, I can do that. And then I'll do. Right there. Top left. Antidote. And I should have this one over here that's not been... Oh, no, they managed to build that already. Okay. Works for me. Gives this guy an actual working job then, because he's actually working. Pine resin. Berries. I don't got any chestnuts. I really do need to increase the chestnuts for this guy. Just get that last little bit going over here. Yeah, too far from district. That's okay. Should be in district now? Yep. That one's waiting, but the red piece can do that now. Supply-wise, how are we looking? I don't even look at that. I can just go up here. 1.5k in logs. That's really good. Dirt's looking really good. TNT's good. Extract's okay. Gears are okay. Pretty good, actually. I think metal blocks is decent. Don't have a lot of paper. Pine resin's okay. Planks are okay. everything's looking really good other than the treated planks. Oh yeah, look how deep that's already dug. This will go no matter what though, so even though it's down to the very bottom, it'll just dig right through that, which is funny. Okay. Oh man, that's right at the point of overflow, which should, like I said, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be those that should be that are open. So keep an eye on that and check and see. But there's a decent amount of water in there, and I am pretty happy with that. It's just got that last little bit until it starts to go. Nice. Okay, well, I definitely have the dirt to fix that. I have the beavers, I'm pretty sure, to do the work I need. Yeah, 24 beavers. Got that done. They should start picking up all this. I could, I was thinking about TNTing all this to the water level, but I could just TNT a large amount of this area and do the chestnuts over here. Maybe? Or I could just move the wood over there, over in the side in its entirety. Don't think that's impossible. I think I actually did that pretty well. So, let me think about this real quick. Yeah, they got all that done. Okay, finally got this cut. So let's delete this. Set up my TNT here. So, you're a single, you're a single. You're a double. 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 Oh, he did not get everything. Dang. Delete that one. So there's nothing in it, and I will replant this guy. And set both those to high priority. And it should be set to, yeah, it should be set to focus there. Okay, and that's going to be single, obviously. Yeah, and that'll be a double there, double, single, double, and then single. Okay. I could move my wood over here in its entirety. That is a thing I can do. How would I do that? I would put 2s here, and then 1s on this. Well, it's not hard. Like that. Yes. Yeah, like that. And singles here. I have done a lot of TNT these last couple episodes, but it will work out just fine. Look at this real quick. That's going to be 1. This will be 2. This will be 3. Or actually, which actually was. So 3. And we'll just see if, I don't think I can build those. I don't think I can build that one per se, but I can if I do this. Can definitely get 2 walled in. Pathway. Missed the stairwell. I'm TNTing like this is that way this water, if I ever do need to open this, it will still flow correctly. So if I TNT all this down to these levels, or below these levels, the water will go out into my tree area. Yeah, look at that, they already got it going. I must have missed that. Set that to a high priority. Set up here. Should be enough to get everything in there. Yeah, let's get everything there. Then it's just a matter of building one of these over here, which will allow me to set up a thing over here so they can just go down. And I will probably move my regular trees over there. So all this will get moved. And then this will... Okay, good there. They got that done. I'll move my chestnuts probably. Yes to delete that. Yes to delete that. Nice. Okay. Wood. Lumberjack. Replant oak trees. Should reach all that. Yeah, it reaches all that. You guys connected in a different way here, or is it only via... Yeah, you're connected right there. So theoretically, I could just delete this. It should still be connected. Yeah, still connected, okay. Delete that. Delete this. Just gonna go ahead and clean those up. Not really concerned about that at the current second. Landscaping. Theoretically, these guys can't get themselves stuck up there if I do it like that. And then half part of it all the way to the edge. Excellent. And what I can do from there is I can probably replace some of this wood here with dirt. Just make it look a little better. Oh, I missed it, didn't I? I bet you I did. Oh, no, it's not reached that point yet. Okay. Whew. I thought maybe I missed it. That has sucked. I'll say eventually it should hit that point, shouldn't it? Doesn't seem like it's really moving. Who knows? Yeah, because there's still a difference in water, so it's still flowing. Actually, I'm going to put some sluice gates. Nah, not some sluice gates. Let's put some floodgates. Singular floodgates, or I could put a dam. Yeah, dam's probably better. Just to, make that a little better. So this will fill up a little bit, and then it'll actually start flowing out here. Just means that whenever this bad water happens, there's some water retained in this section. Okay. Ah, they're like just at the edge of finishing this off, aren't they? Nice. No, good, they got that done. What are you missing? Dandelions. You got paper and berries. You're just missing dandelions. I don't have dandelions farmed anywhere. The first thing I want to do is I want to turn this hay paper go back on so I get paper going again. Dandelions, though. Who plants dandelions? Is that in here? Is in here? Yeah, dandelions. It's this dude that plants dandelions. So do you reach over there? Sort of. Not really though, just sort of. Yeah. Honestly, I have a large amount of wheat. I could decrease the amount of wheat I'm doing. Just like cut off a certain segment of it. Or I can move maybe over here. Maybe. Sunflower seeds. I need dandelions. What could I guess over here, if I were to do the same thing and like TNT a large section of it, it'd take a while. It'd be nice to just get something going temporarily at very least. But where? Put dandelions. What kind of storage do dandelions go in? Maybe a warehouse. Dandelions? Yeah, right there. You want a warehouse. No, delete this. Okay. Like this. I'll just do 3 of these as dandelions, because they're right next to this, and it's not really good space I can use for anything else anyway. Dandelions, 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 okay. Now I gotta figure out a place to put some dandelions. Yeah. Definitely not far enough over there for that. Can't reduce my chestnuts any. Don't have chestnuts anyway to cook. That's Spatterdock chestnuts are one. Yeah, I don't have a lot of Spatterdock or chestnuts anyway. Anyway. So I gotta figure out where to put those. Yeah, it's definitely moving. It's just real slow. To be fair though, that's a pretty large lake we made. Yeah, it's a very large lake we made there. How's my beaver population looking? I hadn't even thought to look at that yet. One of y'all haven't had a freaking boom again, have you? Now 45, 18, 19, 212. That looks reasonable. That looks reasonable. Okay. They can't reach this, can they? No, they can. Why can't they just... I'm gonna go and make a pathway all the way across. Just so they can get to everything. Yeah, to be fair, I did set this to a high priority, and they're also building a TNT field over here. Just get rid of that in its entirety. Also don't know which ones to prioritize. I guess I should really prioritize these ones. Because I think I'll TNT all the small ones first to get them out of the way. Because I can TNT the bottom ones here, which is at the level I want them to be at. I haven't done anything over here yet. Let's see, are you... Why are you... I didn't prioritize those, did I? No, it's the fucking small ones I prioritized, not the big ones. I shouldn't be building any of those quite yet. That's not going to change. I appreciate you for your dedication. Landscaping... 2, 2, 2. And then eventually it's just TNTing all of this, and we have our waterway done. I can turn this into farmland for these guys. I can turn this into some work areas. Who knows what I'll do with it. But it'll be nice to have this, as well as this will be nice and green too because of that. Have my maple pastries gone up since we started doing this? Nope. No maple pastries whatsoever. That sucks. Yeah, this has only got... It's got 1 block left, and then it's pretty much cutting off the outside flow. 4 dirt left. Which they should do tomorrow. Well, a couple of them are coming in right now and doing it. At the very least, it'll be... missing 2. Dang, that guy's so much faster. Oh, does he get this done? He did get it done. Nice. So that means that all of that bad water no longer flows into here. Between this sucking it up and then it eventually just evaporating, all of this will just flow out and into here. Which is a direct flow rather than just having a large amount of it here. That's pretty good, honestly. I like that a lot. Having that, and then as you can see, I have more than enough bad water between the 6 of these guys that are pumping for my TNT and for my extract. Looking at this though, I could definitely increase my extract. Nope, storage. Let's see if I put some here and here. And I set extract, and pathway. Nice. Yeah, nice. Yeah, once I get this one down here built, I will disconnect these guys from connecting to each other. Look here. I build a stairway here, I can build a thing across here, which means I can start building. What's that? 4 on a suspension bridge? Nope, a 3. 3 on a suspension bridge. So I go like this, right? The best place for it is probably going to be more towards the center. So I should probably just go straight. I should just wait to TNT, or to when I can TNT a large section of this. It's going to get really interesting because I'll have to TNT this. And yeah, actually, let's do that, right? Set these to a high priority. So that way once they get all this set and all this set, I can just delete this bridge here, place a TNT, and then they can still get up to TNT from there. Are we looking? There it is, guys. It's not as high as I want it to be, so we're actually going to synchronize with other gates. Everything's open now. I think this is the one. And this is the one I went to desynchronize. Close that, close those, and we just have one in there now. Which I can close temporarily to allow this to fill up. My only other hope is to get in here and build some kind of dam, not dam, but I mean, yeah, it's a dam. I mean, like some of these floodgates here, I put some of these floodgates behind it or something like that, which makes it where the water levels, until it gets over a certain point, won't flow out. I wish there was an option for like close above or open above downstream depth of X. So this says close above downstream depth. So if downstream depth becomes a certain amount, it'll close. Did that work out? To be fair, I guess it'll never reach that point. Yeah, it's something I'll have to think about eventually. Oh, bad water tide is incoming, not that it's coming right now. But that looks pretty good. I like that. It's got a little bit of water flowing out of it. Not a lot, though. Most of our water remains in here. I like it. You know, I could do that. So let's say we do this one here. We do this 3-tier one, and then I can go like that. Then it's just a matter of putting a floodgate there. And it's just a matter of just turning the floodgate to like 9.5. High priority. That'll just allow us to build up some more water in there before it overflows, or before it flows out. But I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know why they haven't started working on that yet. It's because of this? Probably because of this, yeah. You all are high priority, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Yeah, look at that. You can already kind of see the difference in levels. It has just a little bit left, or less than the other wall does. That looks pretty nice. How are we looking down here? Yeah, they don't want to do anything else until they get that done, I bet. There's a lot to do still. With TNT and with this. But once I get this done, I'll move my trees over here. Get my trees over here done. I moved over here. We'll get those done. I will take the trees from this area. And I will probably move some of this over here. I think I'll move my chestnuts and at least have half of this as chestnuts. I am going to actually pull that row. too far of a district. We have to pull the. I guess I have to pull this row as well. Actually, cancel those. And make sure that I can plant wheat there. Okay. What I'll do is, when this gets pulled, I'll put pathways there. I don't know, since I get rid of all of that, I can just do pathways. But I plan on I'm just gonna make it where it's nice and flat, so I won't have this little indentation for more trees. We're gonna sit here a little while and watch these guys build some TNT, guys. Okay. I think that was all the TNT, including the TNT for this. Let's start with these. That's pretty good for right now. I'm going to do a little bit of a waterway going this way, just to get all the rest of this greened. Yeah, just to get that green. But that looks pretty good. I don't need that. I'm good with that. That's over here. Nope, still haven't got that done. That's okay. Alright, so what are they working on? So they need. I have extract. They don't have a lot of TNT. Is that decreased a lot? Oh yeah, look at that. That is decreasing in water. I wonder, could I get this to flow into here and then out there too? Maybe. Definitely something I'd have to turn this on to get someone in here to start cleaning this up. Okay, they have someone there already. Alright, it's already green. Just let him go for a while, clean that up. I might be able to make the water flow this way as well and over this side and into here. And then possibly out there. I don't know. I'll figure that out. Right. Okay. So let's look at this real quick. How much? I don't need a lot of water. Just a little bit of water is fine. So if I did like something like that. Just that way, if I ever want to do water through here, I have some water. Nice water pool. We'll go ahead and set these to high priority. Nice. Yeah, so all of this is done now. So what I can do is I can say 1, 2, 3, 2, 5 and see if that's still within range. Contamination barriers? 5, you're still within range? Okay, so I can set up 5 of these. And they can't walk across this. How far back can I do this and it still be within range? Well, that's another 4. So there's 5 here. Oh, here we go. 5. Still in range? Still in range. I do this. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and leave those 10 there. That's pretty good. That's double what I was doing on this side. I was doing 4 and then waiting. Oh, wow, that was quick, wasn't it? Look at it. It's really good. Yeah, look at probably because I have so many builders that this is just super fast. So all I'll have to do is get this done, TNT this, and I can start on the... I guess if I really wanted to, I could go across here. Look at that. I don't need the bridge anymore. I like that bridge too. I'm just going to delete these. Delete that. And set a single TNT. Set those to high priority as well. Just get that cut down on the same level as this, and I'll probably throw a bridge here. Excellent. Got that done. Detonate this. Nice. Let's just have a little bit of water there. Honestly, I could TNT it a little bit more if I wanted to. If I was going to do that, though, I should have done it earlier. Construction lacks material. Building lacks workers. And then building lacks material again. Construction lacks building. Okay, that's construction and building. 2 different things. Okay, so... What's the best way for me to do this, you know? You know what? I have a better idea. And it's something I've kind of wanted to do for a while. We'll say I do this. I go in like this. 2s. That. And we'll have to hear the stairs down so we can actually get to this. And then I will also put this going this direction, and then this going this direction. This might look a little weird, guys. I get that, but in time it will make sense. Probably. It'll probably make sense. Delete this one. I think I had to make a platform here to be able to get across. That. Yep, just like that. Okay. Set this to high priority. That. communication bridge. Another stairwell here. And that gets me down to this level, and I could put TNT here if I really want to, but I don't have to. Something to think about, I guess. You guys are getting that, aren't you? Oh, that's fair. They can't reach that because of that. You're gonna be out until they get this built. Once they get that built, it'll be fine. This will be interesting. I hadn't thought of doing this before, but I'm gonna do it just because I like the idea. Or I mean, I had thought of it before, but that was before the update came out that allowed this to be possibly done. Okay, good, they got that going there. This is doing really well over here. It's slowly flowing out, or it's slowly getting done. And look at that. So let's do straight pass. So it's 1, 2. Okay, I can just go 10. And then we do the contamination barriers. Should be, yep, that's reachable. Just look at that beauty. Once this is done, this will all be contamination free. And I won't have to worry about it. I could fill this up with water, which we were thinking about doing here. I could theoretically just take the dirt I'm making, I could fill this entire thing up. Which is definitely possible, but maybe. Could do a upflow water thing. What do you think about that? What do I need for that? It's in the water, I think. The mechanical fluid pump. So it sucks water from one side and pumps it into the other. So say I don't know if do we need one of these or two of these? Once it's all goes out, I can just have this turned on so where it just fills that with water. Possibly. Looks pretty good. That looks good. Need to get these built eventually. That's really getting there on TNT. Which will turn... actually, the fact this water here reaches this, I think that this will turn all of this green. And then if I want to, I could build across and have where water comes this way as well. I like these bridges. We have definitely put a lot of work in. And here we go, look at this. Completely forgot about this. So put that there. So I can pull this up. Get that done. Then what I would want to do is, well, I guess I'm not going to want to plant any more this year. In fact, I'm trying to plant them here. So I guess I just, for a little while, leave them as they are. And then I'll pause that one so they don't replant anything. I'll just let them all cut those trees down. Yeah. Still waiting on the explosives. How many explosives do I have? I don't have a lot, do I? I have one. I have used all of my explosives. Holy cow. I've used so many explosives. I have no more in which to blow anything else up with. Nice. That's nice. I'm gonna pause that now. So that way they stop planting. How's my power looking? So on my demand right now is really is that such a small amount? See, that's 300 by itself. Bad water? You're not getting any bad water? Why are you getting any bad water? swear I had those prioritized. Let's undo one of you guys. That's probably why my TNT stopped coming out, because I don't think these guys don't have any bad water. Oh, dang, it's... Yeah, it is severely shrinking, that's for sure. I am pretty happy with that. 6. How quick are they getting these builds? That's pretty fast, I think. But that worked out pretty well, actually. Just got that water moving pretty quick. That's for sure. Eventually this will all drain out, and then I can potentially use it to hold actual good water rather than bad water. How you guys? Oh yeah, there you go. Much better. Okay, yeah, I still have way up here. I need to genocide some beavers, I can do that. I don't know if I should have said that over YouTube. Probably not. Okay, and dirt. Like that. Nice. Very nice. I could theoretically decrease this. I mean, obviously I don't even need these once I get to a certain point. I can just get rid of it. So if once these guys have everything cut down and I'm replanting the other trees here, it'll be fine. You know, actually, let me unpause him. That's a thought. Let's unpause him, right? Right. Go to trees. Clear, and let's clear up that much. And plant chestnut trees? Oh, sorry. I was really hoping I could just put a bunch of trees in, but apparently not. Okay. I must have missed those. But he should come in here and start planting these as chestnut trees rather than oaks. And as they're not planted, they shouldn't... or they'll eventually regrow. They all do that normally, unless I kill them somehow. But that's... doesn't have great odds of happening. How are we looking over here, guys? Am I still looking pretty bad on this? Okay, well, no, there's... all of those ones are done, which is good. Means I can destroy this. I can put a double down TNT down here. So that's a high priority. Once I get that one done, I'll TNT it all. But you guys eventually will understand what I'm doing once I get this done. Though it probably won't be in this episode, it'll probably be in the next one. Yeah, probably in the next episode. Okay. Yeah, get that TNT going. Let's say. It's too far from a district, cannot be reached. Build from past. Do I not have a... Oh, yeah, see, that makes sense. I was like, why haven't they got around to building that yet? Like, it's right there. It should get built. There we go. Now if I click on it, yeah, now I can, it's good. 700 beavers, huh? I might end up changing this, putting dirt over here rather than this, and then increasing how much of what I have going for these guys. Set you high priority, right? Yes, I did. Okay. Just missing the explosive. Gotcha. Is that you? Or nope, you're one of the ones up there. It's fair. It's fair. I'm gonna go ahead and detonate these. Nice. Okay, and now I will show you guys what my plan is. I take this, and I say I go here, and I go like this. This allows the water to flow underneath it, keeping everything green, but also still gives me all of my farming area. So it should work out fairly well. Now, if I could just get them to finish this one up. Let me delete that one. Place like that. Because like this is, so this one won't get built until this one's built, and so on and so forth. If I'm building it like this, on the side I can hit that as priority, and I can put a path across, and then delete this eventually, and then, yeah. Drought approaching. Should be fine. Actually, we should help with this a lot. I could attempt to make this flow a little better. Just require me to kind of redo all of this, because a lot of this is just in the blue color. But with some TNT, a lot of TNT, there's a way. Okay. Yep, okay, they got that one done. Let me destroy these four. And then combination barrier. High priority. Nice. Okay, good, they got that done. So I can just destroy that. Put a double TNT down. Triples, right? Yeah. I definitely set that to a high priority, but I'm building on the rest of that first. I don't know why they're doing that first. Oh well. Okay, all that's done. Which is both good and bad news. The good news is that it's done. Bad news is that it's over that. And then that should fill up with water. And then I do another set of this. Yeah, it's gonna flood just a little bit to start with. But that's okay. It should quickly fix itself. Did I somehow miss one in the center there? No, okay, it's there. It's not popping up for some reason. Nice. But this will make all of this green. Okay, now you got that built real quick. Which will allow this to flow up pretty much to the top, I think. As I say, I really could have added one over here too to allow the water to flow here, but by adding water to this and to here, it'll flow out into this one. So, should be fine. Should be fine. Hold on, we can still see our old scaffolding and our old dam. Nice. That's funny how I built all of those and I just need one because how much water is flowing through here is not a lot. That's funny. I just got that last little bit left, guys. You're working on the dirt too, so that's good. Oop, is this the last bit? Yeah, I think it's the last bit. I can TNT destroy this. I suppose those are done. They are not done yet. Let me set up path. Maybe I will get this done in this episode. They're actually doing this pretty quickly. Okay, that one there is done. So this is literally the last one we have TNT-wise, and someone just has to come build it. Yeah. Instructions. Like that. Alright, come on guys, someone come build this. This is a high priority. Jesus. There it goes. And then I can detonate. There it is. And then more. Put that one like that. And then like that. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna overflow just a little bit just because of the explosives I just did here. But once this is done, it's gonna look pretty good. I just gotta figure out where I wish to build everything. So I am gonna do a zip line here, right? But before I do the zip line, I want to figure out where exactly I can put a forester and get like kind of majority of the area like this. Huh? So gets me more space going that way. Back. Okay, right there. So that's kind of funny because it removes one at the front, but it doesn't give me one at the back. So like, okay, what if I did that? If I went forward and then over. Well, it looks like this here is the best spot to get as much as I possibly can. Nice. I like that. Okay. And then I put my zip line down in. And I can either do my zip line like that, or I can go like this, or I could theoretically go like that. I have options. Let's see. If I go like this, yeah, I'm going to go like that. And I can connect those two halfway temporarily. Because like what I'll have is I'll have this one running to this. Ooh, actually, you know, that now that I think about it. No, I don't want to click on that. I want to add a connection. No, okay, yeah, okay, that works. Yeah. I was afraid it would be a little too steep to make that connection. It is not though. It makes that connection just fine. Can I make a connection there? Not too far. Just too far. Dang, wow. Okay. If I ever feel like it, I guess I could add some spacers there and make this a little bit longer. We're not flowing. Oh, it's because we have a drought in progress. That's why we're not gotten to the point of overflow there yet. Can you guys even do anything? You cannot. Okay, well, I guess it's time to destroy these. Nope, not that. I want this picked up. Yeah, so that's decent stuff in there. And once I delete all this, I'll also want this picked up. Might look into dumping water in here. And there we go. Look at that. 10 again. And then we do our contamination barrier. Nice. We're really almost there, guys. We don't have anything going or flowing this way, which is fine. Most of what we have is flowing, is really flowing currently because of the fact we're in a drought. But I like this a lot. It's really going good. Nice. Okay, so can I plant some more chestnut trees? Okay, so why can I not plant one there? That's... Oh. Yeah, no, okay, yeah, I have those still set as oats. That's right. Yeah, so as they cut some of this down, I'll be able to replant them as chestnuts. Oh, look at that! I already got the forester done. My question really becomes is how exactly I wish to, like, do I really? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this connected. It's right there, right? Yeah. So then let's destroy. Nope, not the forester. Like that. Oh. My bad. Actually destroyed that. Okay, so good thing we for that one block, which, if I'm really thinking about it, as I can't get that one block, let's set a pathway out here, and a singular TNT at high priority. Someone can get over there, can build that real quick, and then we can just TNT that, and that's literally just the one spot I can't get, so that means everything here I can get. How? Wait, what? Nah, because I was in the zone there, was I not? Am I crazy? Am I thinking right there? I think I'm crazy, guys. Maybe I am. Because of the pathways? Nope, not because of the pathways. That's weird. I could swear I was in the area for that, but I guess not. Still missing out on a lot here, but that's probably because these guys are also out of TNT, and they kind of are. That's something that I'll have to work on, I guess. I don't want to run out of... I don't want to continuously run out of TNT. Yeah, these guys are scraping the bottom of the barrel, I think. Why don't you have any bad water to do your job? About to set up some more hauling posts to prioritize those. There it is. Okay, so let's detonate that. Yeah, it's already built. I'm not going to put the effort into moving it. Alright, I want that space there, yeah. I want them to be able to reach all this to build it. There is a thought, though. If I do a lumber yard here, it still reaches, yeah, it reaches all the way up there. Like that, yeah. So I put a lumber yard here. And I will plant oats. Like that. And like... just like this. Here. This. And I'll put 2 more. Fourth I'll put right here once I get that. Okay, they got that done though, so I can put... okay, yeah. Okay. Well, guys, I think that this is where we're going to leave it off. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.